Welcome to Something Crunchy. Tyler is homies with Blake. Blake is the older bro of Blair. Blair is married to Tyler and is a slutty slut.
Welcome to Something Crunchy.
What the hell is crunchy?
Welcome to Something Crunchy.
All right. Welcome to a new episode of Horror Addicts Anonymous. I'm Cullen Blake. With me, as always, Blair and Tyler Dressel. How are we feeling tonight?
Feeling thick in the middle of this Crunchtober.
Crunchtober continues.
Yes.
We have on with us a returning guest, a film connoisseur and horror enthusiast. He's our in-house horror expert and also our cousin. Please welcome Adam Berman.
Yeah. Hey, Adam.
What's up? Now it's welcome to prime time, bitch.
What's up, cuz? How you doing, man?
Good. How are you guys?
Good.
So good.
Cold in KC yet?
It's in the 50s, but you know.
Short answer is yeah, it's cold in KC.
It's all relative, yeah.
So yeah, Adam was leading the old Friends and Family Fantasy League, and now Tyler's up front. Where am I? Dead last? Not my tempo. Even lost to Blair.
Jesus.
Who was dead last?
Yeah.
Not
How'd you pull that loss?
not my C's. And I'm playing you this week, am I not?
I was gonna say, yeah, it looks like we're playing each other, and we both have people that are hurt too. So
Yeah, my season is on the line here.
yeah.
Well, let's loosen up, get you thinking about some flickatoriums of the horrific variety.
Yes.
I got some nice, hand-picked, freshly squeezed trivia questions for you guys. I'll let you guys decide if you want to do a Mexican standoff or team up to have Blair and the Biscuits lose to Adam. He can easily run away with this, but you know some horror as well.
Yes. Like initially, I think we need to start separate. He's obviously going to kick our ass like pretty
Obviously.
quickly.
I
and
think you
then-
guys are giving me too much credit, honestly.
Well, we'll see how it goes. We may have to team up later, but let's.
With the option to team up, you want to start with a
Correct.
Mexican standoff.
Yes. I want to see how I do on my own here.
All right. Let's start nice and easy. We don't need a family blowout on the air. This early, at least.
Oh, I'm keeping score for this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We're playing for Chubbs too.
Big
Adam, you
fat-
hear
I play for
that?
keeps. I play for keeps.
Yeah.
Amy
It's getting
Chubb.
serious.
All right. Which horror film was the first ever of its genre to be nominated for a Best Picture Oscar?
Halloween.
Blair says Halloween. I could just tell you right off the bat, that's not even close.
Really?
Silence,
Not
Silence
even
of,
close.
Silence of the Lambs?
Such a good guess.
Oh
now
my
you're
God,
like,
that's so
now
much better
you're,
guess.
now you're thinking.
But that's like suspense drama. That's not horror.
It is horror.
Well,
Really?
see, that's
Okay.
we'll get into that later, but I had
Oh,
that.
yeah,
man.
yeah, we
I
will.
was trying to think about that too.
So,
He-
well, now
he-
this changes things because I need to broaden the way that I was thinking now.
Kind of obvious.
Obvious.
It's like the
Whoa.
obvious one. And if it's not Silence of the Lambs, it's
Psycho?
ooh.
Shining?
Oh.
Man, those are great guesses.
Yeah.
The
Wow.
Exorcist.
There it is. Wow.
Thank
wow.
you. Woo!
The one, yeah. Okay.
No one's
one I
getting a
didn't
chub
know.
for that. Blair, you get. She is so quick to write a chub for that.
Of course.
No, after no.
No.
That's a warm up.
That's a warm-up.
That's a fluffer chub.
I'll take a fluffer chub.
All right, like that. Which three mainstream horror films did serial killer Ed Gein inspire? Three.
Texas Chainsaw.
That's one.
Oh, man.
Amityville horror.
No,
Shit.
not bad. Because it's like kind of in the
Whoa,
same-
wait. What is three mainstream?
Three mainstream horror films inspired
Ed
by
Gein.
Ed Gein.
Shit.
Two of these movies were mentioned in the last question.
What?
Halloween. Stop.
Well,
yeah.
So wrong. I'm
Well,
done.
Silence of the Lambs, obviously.
John Carpenter's Blair, shut the hell up.
Silence of the Lambs, Texas Chainsaw, and Halloween.
Okay.
Two
you're
out
not-
of the
You just
three are
said
close.
Halloween.
At least
too.
give Adam shit for repeating that after
Yeah.
he gave me shit.
Yes,
Well,
you Rob Zombie's remake of Adam. What the hell are you thinking? He's so deep thinking about his answers, and two of those three
Devil's
are correct.
Rejects?
It's Psycho,
Oh, Psycho.
Silence of the Lambs, and Texas Chainsaw
Oh,
Massacre.
Okay.
Go ahead. If you get a chub for the last one, Adam gets a chub
Damn.
for two out of the three. No, you're.
What?
We recognize a chub there.
You're just throwing chubs around.
I mean, I'm
I'm
thinking
throwing
of
chubs
people
around.
cutting off faces and eating bodies, and that's definitely Ed Gein. Yeah, I was thinking it's House of a Thousand Corpses, a mainstream. Yeah, it's so
But that's
yeah.
all Rob Zombie.
I was thinking too hard.
You're
Yeah,
thinking-
I was too.
You're thinking too hard.
You're fucking with me now.
fucking.
I mean it's a family.
Am
It's
I-
a family in Texas that
fucking with
eats
me.
people. I mean,
Yes.
Okay. So
see,
eager.
you see how easy this is so far. Yeah.
So eager to see where you guys go with this.
Yeah.
Which well-known horror film is recognized as one of the most profitable films of all time?
Blair Witch Project.
That's the trap. That was the answer
Paranormal
until
Activity.
That's correct.
Wow.
Yeah, and I only know that because they have a really
Give
low
it-
budget,
give
and
it.
you can tell, and it made way too much money.
Now that's a
For what
great
it was.
job.
Those wow, I'm impressed by both of you on that. Often compared
Yeah.
to the Blair Witch Project because of its low budget nature and box office success. 10 years after it was released, the original Paranormal Activity ousted Bewitch as the most profitable movie based on ROI. The Blair Witch Project cost about $60,000 to make, whereas Paranormal Activity's initial budget was just $15,000.
Damn.
Not surprising.
Okay.
Damn.
How long did it take to film the Blair Witch Project? A week, a month, or 2 months?
A month.
A week.
Yeah, just because of the question, I kind of want to say a week.
Chub a piece for Blair and the biscuit.
Woo!
It was filmed in 8 days.
Wow.
Again, not surprised.
Not surprised.
Right?
All right. Here's a good one. What was almost the title of the Friday the 13th movies?
Ooh.
Last Night at Crystal Lake, Long Night at Camp Blood, Blood Camp by the Lake.
Crystal Lake.
Long night at
Long night
Camp
at
Blood.
Camp Blood. That's what I
Yeah,
was about
I'm
to
gonna go with that
say.
one.
Adam and Blair,
Woo!
Yeah.
Long Night at Camp Blood. Friday the 13th
Pretty-
is
that
so
sounds
much better.
pretty good.
It doesn't sound bad.
Can I just say I'm tied
Yeah.
with Adam right now for the lead? And I'm just like pretty pumped about it. This is big for me.
Wow.
I'm just happy to not be getting blown out right now.
It's a tight game.
A lot can happen here.
A lot can happen here.
Day ain't over yet.
Yeah, we're just getting loose. Who currently holds the highest kill count? Freddy, Michael, Jason, or Chucky?
Oh, Chucky didn't fuck
Yeah.
around. But I think
Okay,
it's
just because there's like 15 child. Oh, it has to be Jason.
I think it's
Adam's-
Halloween because I thought that was like the intention of its last movie was to like
Michael.
Like,
you know go with Halloween for just every fucking answer now. So
just because there's 15 or whatever child's play, seed of Chucky, all that bullshit. But no, I still think it might be Jason.
Adam's right. It is Jason.
Wow.
oh,
It is still Jason, and I believe even after with the crazy kill count, where you're right, we did mention once before where they were
Yes.
trying to catch up to Jason
Jason's still
with a crazy kill count. I believe Jason is still way up front.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much all he does in all the movies.
It's true, and that's because how many Friday the 13th movies are there?
Oof.
24.
Blair says
No.
24.
like
No, there's.
Blair says Halloween.
12.
Halloween.
I think
Tyler
there's
says
12
Wow.
Yeah, I think so.
Tyler
I
and
don't-
Adam are both correct with 12.
because they were gonna
Really?
make. I know that because they were gonna make a 13th one, and on Friday the 13th, one of these years, and that never actually came to fruition. But they've been talking about it for a long time.
That's a horror fan right there.
And
Yeah.
Michael Myers just like hides in the bushes the whole fucking time. Jason's like actually killing people.
Yeah,
Blair
there's
likes
a
an
lot.
active villain.
Yeah,
I mean, like it's creepy to
I don't
hide
know.
in the bushes.
The guy
once.
escaping from a mental institution, killing people, versus a supernatural guy wearing a hockey mask. I don't know. That his mommy had to kill for him in the beginning. It's Michael Myers always scared me a little bit more.
Wow. Well, we will get into
Ooh.
that. Oh, put a pin
Yeah.
in that convo. Gonna jump right back into that.
Jason's a bitch.
All right. Which 90s horror movie won 3 Academy Awards?
Silence of the Lambs.
Good guess. Incorrect.
One more time with the question.
90s horror movie.
Which 90s horror movie won 3
Oh, 1-3. Okay.
Academy Awards? And you're not going to get it
Really?
because you're not thinking about it.
So it's definitely not Psycho then too. Because that was a good
That-
guess earlier.
Vince
But
Vaughn.
that was
Psycho?
that was in the
No.
60s.
The Psycho with Vince Vaughn. Blair?
Yeah.
That may have been the 90s.
The remake.
Scream?
Of
No,
Three
no. Y'all,
Oz.
see, I knew y'all are such in a different realm. It was actually Bram Stoker's Dracula
Ah.
Ooh, that
from
was a good one, too.
1992, directed by
With-
Francis Ford Coppola.
With
Of
Gary
course.
Oldman. Yeah, that was a good one.
That's a good one.
Yes.
That-
Oh, I was not even thinking that.
Didn't it
Yeah,
have,
these are good. These are good questions.
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. I like that. What,
Good job.
Thank you, bro. Wasn't that Keanu in
It was in
In-
Dracula.
Bram Stoker's?
I
It's
know-
been a minute since I've seen it, but I don't
I
remember that.
know.
almost positive Keanu's?
I remember his hair more than anything.
Oh, yeah.
His little double bun thing that
Yes.
he had. Yeah.
Double bun. I remember that.
Yeah.
Mm. Which comedian inspired Jordan Peele to write Get Out? Eddie Murphy, Chris Rock, or Dave Chappelle?
Chris Rock, I'm gonna
Chris
guess.
Rock. I was about to say that too. I'm gonna say Chris Rock. 'cause
Dave
that's-
Even though
Chappelle.
Eddie Murphy, like, I think pretty much only dates white girls.
I'd like to note for the listeners that Blair has her phone in her hand. And
I was looking
we-
at Count
Ooh.
Dracula about Keanu. By the way, look, Dracula.
Oh,
Look at it.
she's fact checking Dracula.
I'm fact checking Keanu Dracula, so not
I can
cheating
just, I
things.
feel
though.
like Chris Rock would tell that story exactly how that movie was.
I agree. I saw in my head
Yeah.
like Chris Rock telling that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's Chappelle.
Okay. Biscuits going Chappelle. I like the way you think. They're going Chris Rock. You're both wrong. I can't believe that. I would have
What?
never gotten
Well,
this
Eddie
either.
Murphy was like,
Eddie
too obvious.
Murphy.
Wow.
It's Eddie
He
Murphy.
like
Oh.
only dates white girls, so that was too obvious.
Well, Adam, why was I following your lead? Damn it!
It just seems like something Chris Rock would say.
Blair wanted to lone wolf it so that she could follow Adam's answer.
I have my own process. Don't judge me.
Okay.
Yes, it was Keanu, by the way.
It was Keanu.
Yes.
Wow,
Nice.
I need to watch that again.
Which actor was originally slated to star in and direct The Silence of the Lambs?
Ooh.
That wasn't
Starving.
Anthony Hopkins.
It was not Anthony Hopkins.
Okay, so I got to think like in that kind of place.
Yeah, you do.
Why did I go to Sean Connery? I can't imagine Sean Connery doing.
Like not bad. Still stay in that like realm of
Okay.
actors.
Clint
It's not-
Eastwood.
Still stay in that
Christopher
realm of actors.
Walken.
Get out of that.
Robert De
realm.
Niro.
Get out of that realm.
Robert De Niro?
No, y'all are slipping. Y'all are slipping. Y'all were getting.
Star
Wait.
in and direct. Wait, what are they starring? Are they Hannibal Lecter?
Yes.
Or they're just going to have a cameo? Ooh.
He was going to be
Ooh,
Hannibal
that changes
Lecter
things.
and direct the
Dustin
movie.
Hoffman.
No, back on track.
Oh.
Back on track. Still
Oh.
wrong, but back on track.
Good. Mel
Uh,
Gibson.
No, Blair.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Here goes Blair.
Can you take away points for that one?
We should, right?
Yeah.
She should at
It
least
does
get like
happen
a
from
half a
time-
chub knocked off of that.
Oy.
All right.
Can you imagine?
Actually, I could.
Yeah, for sure.
Dennis Hopper.
Surprisingly, it would be. That's not that. It wouldn't
Damn.
be that unbelievable.
I
No.
know.
Hannibal
But
Lecter as Mel
even
Gibson.
closer. Tyler has like been closest. Yeah, it was so many. It's Gene Hackman.
Oh Gosh.
Damn it!
That would have been so good too.
Ugh.
I mean, nobody like.
It can't be any better than it was.
It wouldn't have been better than
it
it
would have
was.
been better.
Yeah.
But I love
However,
that.
Gene Hackman and Orion Pictures split the $500,000 needed for the movie rights to the book, but Hackman dropped out just days after he watched clips of himself at the '89 Oscars, where he was the FBI agent Alan Parker in the Mississippi Burning, and he decided not to follow up a dark role with an even more unlikable character.
Oh, no.
Good
And
choice.
Anthony Hopkins, like, you can't
Yeah,
do
it
it
was a
better
wise
than
He
that.
choice.
was
It's not.
Hannibal Lecter. You don't fuck with that.
No, and you know what,
No.
like, your strengths are, and like,
Gene's in his head. Gene's got to get out of his own head. Like, he's amazing in everything.
I
Like,
love
do
Gene
it all.
Oh, he's
Hackman.
true.
Fucking great.
Stick to like the bad guy and Quick and the Dead, and like kind
Replacements.
Yeah,
You're more
Hey,
Shane Fowler.
like-
Lex Luthor.
Literally anything but Silence of the Lambs.
yeah. No,
It's,
no one could have done that better than Anthony Hopkins. Like, I really don't think
it's,
so.
it's like impossible to picture anybody else doing that role. Yeah.
Damien originally had a different name in The Omen.
Oh, what?
Was it
Wow.
Damon, Domlin, or Dante?
Okay, the fact that you
Dante.
just said Domlin is
Dante.
like, I don't know.
Damon.
All right, so we have a Damon and a Dante.
Wait, how is Damon spelled? Is it Daemon?
Ooh, it's Damon.
Oh, okay.
No, because I don't even know what the second one you said was, so I'm going to say that one. Dublin?
Damon, Domlin, or Dante?
Yeah, Domlin.
I mean, it should be Dante, like Dante's Inferno, but it's probably not because it's too obvious.
It's Domlin because I don't think Blake would have put that in there.
Who would have thought Blair would figure one out here?
Yay!
Wow.
Yeah.
It is Domlin. Screenwriter David Seltzer planned to name his Antichrist Domlin after the total obnoxious brat child of a friend until his wife convinced him that it would be a horrible thing to do to the kid, not to mention friendship ending. He landed on Damien after Father Damien, who started the first leper colony in the Hawaiian Islands.
And from that day forward, the name Damien has always been synonymous with Satan.
It has.
It has.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy actually that one little decision made that happen.
Not
It
like
is true.
because of that movie, though.
Oh yeah, you think
Well,
of it as like an evil
Well,
name.
I don't know if Damien existed before, as people thinking of an evil name before that movie.
I don't think so either.
Wow,
Yeah, I
that
mean, why
carries
would
some
they?
power.
Who was originally cast as Sidney Prescott in Scream?
Oh.
Ooh.
Is it same like complexion, dark hair, like is it like feel the same or is it totally different? I need to know. I need a hint. I need something.
Blair wants a complexion match.
Well, no, I don't know why that makes any difference. It does not at all. Well, I just don't know. Like, are they looking for a similar something, or is it like totally?
I will
Different.
say that she is in the movie.
Courtney Cox.
Mm.
And they were like, no.
Tori Spelling?
Oh,
They wanted someone younger, so they went with.
You're thinking of
Gail
Scary
Weathers.
Movie 2,
Yeah.
but I love where your head's at.
Well, shoot.
Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barry. Oh,
Fuck!
I was going through it.
No way.
You got it. Drew Barrymore. And
Man.
she changed her mind about playing the lead 5 weeks before production was set to begin. Barrymore instead suggested she play Casey Becker, the teen terrorized by the killer in the opening scene, to cleverly subvert the audience expectations that a star of her stature would survive the movie. Casting directors approached Alicia Witt, Brittany Murphy, and Reese Witherspoon
Oh,
to
God,
take
that
over.
would've been funny.
That would have been funny.
Oh, yeah.
To take over the Sidney Prescott role before eventually casting Nev Campbell.
Yeah, she's like totally different than all of them. So that's
Yeah,
interesting.
way different.
Yeah,
Brittany Murphy would have been a cool role.
It would have.
interesting. More
Very
interesting
different.
than any of the other ones. Yeah.
That would have changed the whole tone of the movie. And I
Yeah.
would have loved that. And Drew Barrymore, actually, I think would have been like a really great star character for that.
She's still.
I mean, she married Tom Green. I mean,
She did.
she's life
Oh,
choices.
yeah.
I like the way they did it. I'm not the biggest Nev Campbell fan.
Yeah, me neither.
In her roles that like The Craft and
She's
like
good in the craft.
yeah, she's good in a couple things that she's done that are
Yeah.
like she's really good.
I like
But other than that,
Nev.
yeah, like Wild Things. And
Yeah,
she's
but I didn't care for her Sidney Prescott.
It's interesting hearing that there could have been some other good choices there.
yeah. All these, I mean, it could have totally changed.
I like
everything.
the Scary Movie cast a little bit better.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like Carmen Electra. No, oh, that was
Ooh.
Scary Movie.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I loved everybody in the Scary Movie cast.
Yeah, those were better to me.
What's the count over there?
Yes. Adam and I are still in lead, but only by 1, 4-3.
4 to
Shit.
4 to 3.
Bringing up the rear.
Got a tight race here.
It's close.
And Debit.
All right. What was the name the demon from The Exorcist used to contact Reagan?
Pazuzu.
That's the name of the demon. But what did he use to contact Reagan? Was it Captain Spaulding, Captain Jack,
No.
Captain Howdy,
Captain Howdy.
or Captain
Captain
Holy?
Howdy.
Captain Howdy.
Captain Howdy.
Whoa.
I only know this because I'm obsessed with that movie and I named my dog after that character. But yeah.
God, you so would.
Chub for Adam.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
The funny thing is they don't even say that in the first movie.
I know they don't.
How do you even know
Yeah.
that?
From the
then?
book and from
Oh,
a
the
sequel.
Well, and there's 4 or
Sequels.
technically 5 movies. Yeah, and they go into it more in detail, I think, in the 3rd one
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
with James Earl Jones.
Oh,
That was-
so good.
All right.
Yeah.
What was the first American horror film of the 20th century? Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, or Nosferatu?
Nosferatu.
Wolfman.
Of the 20th century.
What was the first American horror
Ooh.
film of the 20th century?
Tyler.
Okay, I'm going to say
is-
Dracula then.
Yeah.
Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, or Nosferatu?
Dracula.
I'm going to say Dracula too. Yeah.
I'm sticking strong with Wolfman.
Blair. It's it's Frankenstein.
Whoa, we're all
I
wrong.
was thinking that initially.
Community drink.
right.
Hey,
Cheers.
Like Nosferatu is definitely not American.
Definitely not
No,
American.
that was the first American.
No.
Nosferatu.
Nopes. Fratu.
German?
I was thinking it wasn't even in the 20th century. That's why I'm like, wait a minute.
It's German.
Portuguese.
It's like totally.
Wait,
What?
Nosferatu. Isn't it German?
it's well, Max Schreck is his name, so I would imagine the actor that played him. Yeah.
Context clues. Nailed it. Blair's looking it up. Hold on.
Germany.
Taking a puff.
Germany.
Germany.
But what year was it? Like 1902? Or, I mean,
22.
Oh wow. Okay, so it was
1922.
yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
Saw that shit. I had to see that shit in film class.
You did?
Yeah.
What is the second highest grossing horror film of all time?
You know my answer to this.
The Exorcist, Silence of the Lambs, Interview with the Vampire, or Jaws?
Oh, Jaws.
Yeah, Jaws.
Jaws.
Has to be.
Everyone saw Jaws.
Vampire.
Again, what is the second highest grossing horror film of all time?
Oh, the second.
Interview with the vampire.
I'm still gonna go with Jaws.
Yeah, me too.
You're both correct with Jaws.
Yes, that made me doubt myself.
yes.
Damn it. All right, so that's Adam and I.
All right. For no chubs, but for fun, what is currently the highest grossing horror movie of all time?
Some bullshit Conjuring movie.
You would think so. I'm sure that's top
Paranormal
10.
Activity 2.
Well, okay, so highest it's a grossing based on their.
yeah. It's actually It from
Of
2017.
That's not surprising.
From
They marketed the
2017?
Yeah.
shit out of that movie.
Yeah,
Wow.
they did.
well, and everyone was like had some strong feelings about the first one, whether
Right.
you loved
And they
it,
were gonna
hated
see it
it,
no matter
terrified
what.
you. You were
Yeah.
gonna see it. I did. We all were.
But
like,
they did such good marketing with. I mean, they built the house that like was in the movie, like on the Sunset Strip that people could walk through, and like, yeah, they did amazing marketing at that movie too.
Oh, and everyone was gonna see it.
Yeah,
To these.
yeah.
All right. We're going to move on to the quote section.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the quote. All you have to do is tell me what movie it came from.
Oh.
I got to do this
Okay.
without getting into character.
Fair enough.
This is the trouble.
Just read it in a Cartman voice.
Okay. Oh, you got a letter? I got ran over. Helen gets her hair chopped off, and Julie gets a body in her trunk, and you get a letter. That's balanced.
I know what you did last summer.
Chub her up.
Yep.
Wow.
That was,
was quick.
so fast.
What?
That was
Yeah.
very fast.
That was impressive.
Can you,
Like, obviously, I don't know what you did
Adam's
last
over
time.
there.
Oh my god! Thank you, Adam.
can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, wait a minute.
Can you go over the rules one more time?
Can you do a quote from a good movie?
Of course, I know all of these. I would be like the first one. Like, I know what you did last summer.
Okay. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Craft.
No.
Ooh.
Oh, you guys. This
I was
is,
about to say like Tales from the Crypt. Or
I feel like it's every horror movie ever. But
Chucky.
yeah.
I know.
you would think so. No, this is classic horror. This is from The Fly. You would
Oh my
Ooh.
god!
you would think it would be Jeff Goldblum
Yes.
that would say, "Be afraid, be very afraid."
So Jeff.
But it
Goldblum.
happens to be one of Gina Davis's most famous lines.
No,
Mm.
be afraid. Be very afraid.
Oh, love Gina Davis.
Yeah, I was gonna say I love her too.
Oh, she's great.
All right.
Ooh, good one. I would have never in my life said that.
Yeah,
but yeah.
me either. Yeah.
I'm scared to close my eyes. I'm I'm scared to open them.
Sixth Sense.
No.
Ooh,
Fuck.
great guess though.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
No.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Damn it. Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
You love that guess.
He's like, I gotta throw it out there.
Jesus. I mean,
No, she says it.
she?
She says it. I'm scared to close my eyes. I'm scared to open them. Come on. This has
Freddie?
been mentioned 5 times.
Freddie?
That's already been a wrong
Is
answer.
it M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong?
It is not.
Damn it.
Well, something to
Blair
do
won't
with
shut up about
dreaming.
it.
You would think it would be Nightmare on Elm
Halloween!
Street.
No.
but-
Oh, god damn it. You are fucking with me.
It's Blair Witch Project.
Oh, damn it. Of
There's
course.
quotes from that movie?
I
Yeah.
know.
People
Who
quote that
talks?
shit.
Oh, no tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
Hellraiser.
I knew you were going to get that.
Oh,
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Blake just gave me the look like, don't even try. Adam's about to get it
Yeah.
in 3, 2, 1. Here he goes. And I'll raise it. Well, okay.
Chub him up.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
All right.
He nailed it.
You need the paraffin. You need the paraffin.
It.
Nailed it.
Yeah. You're stuttering. You're stuttering.
Bill!
Of course.
I should have known.
Blair, what were you
Bill.
on that? Bill. Come on. I had to make a not easy
Hiya,
one for
Georgie.
kid.
Oh,
that was good.
was good.
Man, Adam, wow. Well done.
On point.
That came through really well over the
It
phone. That
did,
was
yeah.
like, damn.
You're talking to him. All
Wow. That was good. All
Oh,
right.
I'm like upset. I didn't get that.
I know. Let's get back into some easier ones, at least for you guys, because Adam's picking up some chubs here.
To not get it, so upset.
Yeah, we're all a little weirded out by that. All right. There's always some stupid bullshit reason to kill your girlfriend.
Scream? Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Scream
Has
written
to
all
be,
over.
yeah.
Got it.
Why would he want to kill his own girlfriend? There's always some stupid bullshit reason to kill your girlfriend.
So Jamie Kennedy.
That's the beauty of it all. Simplicity.
I heard his voice just immediately saying it. It's got to be so hard for you not to say it like that.
Oh, it's so tough.
Oh my god.
Really tough. This one's going to be the hardest. I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy.
Freddie. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Wow.
One.
Nailed it. One.
Right
The
when his
first one.
tongue
More
comes through the
specific.
phone.
44 minutes, 32 seconds.
Right when his tongue comes through the
That's
phone
exactly
and the Freddy
right.
phone happens. Are you fucking kidding me? That's like the
See,
The
all right. So
best.
some are
Okay.
easier than others. Nice. Well done.
Freddy phone. Yeah.
Freddy phone.
Yeah.
Okay. I said I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just going to bash your brains in.
Oh. Why is
Chucky? No.
that- No.
Yeah. Yeah. Child.
No.
What is that?
It'd be hard for a little thing to mash your brains in, but I feel like he said that.
I'm not gonna hurt.
I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just going to bash your brains in.
Oh my god, I should know this.
The Shining.
Wow, Blair.
Yeah. Good. That was
Whoa.
I could totally see it
Blair.
now too.
Oh my god.
When they're on the stairs. he
Yes,
says it to
exactly
her.
right.
Yeah, dude,
Damn.
wow.
I kind of did it
Wow.
a little Jack-like.
Yeah,
It was
now I can't see your eyebrows if you're doing Jack.
He is
Yeah,
not
that's
doing
right.
eyebrows.
Yeah.
Let me just
Not doing
tell you.
Oh.
No.
He is not.
I don't know his eyebrow
I don't know.
elasticity.
He's not giving me any face. Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
No, that was like totally pulled out of my ass.
Yeah,
I
that
can't
was-
Gonna
believe
bash
I'm
your
in-
fucking brains in.
No, because I was saying there's a lot of horror villains that are like, they don't talk. So I'm trying to think like who's
Yeah,
like
no, it's
crazy
easy
enough
when
to
it's
like.
not Halloween or Jason. Yeah, it's easy.
I need to get out of Halloween. I'm
Gotta get
so
out of
sad.
Halloween.
No.
So stuck on Halloween.
Yeah, quotes with Friday the 13th and Halloween probably not gonna happen
Right.
Yeah.
No, this is good
Yeah.
for me. I need this.
unless it's like silent.
Give me one Michael Myers quote.
Here, wait, you ready for it?
I'm waiting.
You ready for it?
Ready.
Here
no,
it is.
Here it is.
Well, wait.
That was it.
I turned my head sideways.
The most famous quote from Michael Myers.
All right. A couple more here. There is no fucking ice cream in your future.
Oh.
Ooh.
You know what? I feel like getting a tutti fucking fruity.
Oh,
Oh,
Devil's
Sid,
Rejects.
hey, that's.
He got you, Devil's
Yeah.
Rejects.
Oh.
We were looking.
Oh yeah, Otis says that. Okay, I'm like,
We were looking for the
future.
title,
Yeah.
Blair.
Cool.
I think I'm gonna get me some Tutti fucking fruity.
That sounds good.
Tutti fucking fruity.
Shut up.
There's no fucking ice cream in your fucking future.
Hell yeah. Okay, I
You
feel like
ever
I should
notice-
at least get a half for that.
What's the
Adam
count?
gets a
What's the
fully,
count?
and he's obviously blowing us away at this point. Adam's
Not
at
really.
11.
It's like by 2 or something.
I'm just like, can I go ahead and just?
You get a half
Okay.
for saying Sid Haig. At the
Okay,
same time he got the right answer. The Devil's Rejects.
Stop.
We'll give you a charity half. Can we give Tyler 2 chubs?
Sure.
What?
But
Stop.
you should have to. You should have to say the actual name of the character. That's going to be real fun.
Yo, that would be tough. All right.
I could say Captain Spaulding all day.
No,
Okay,
it was
well,
Otis.
Tyler's
It was
coming-
Otis Driftwood actually.
Blair.
No, that was Captain Spaulding who said
No,
Tutti fucking
he said
Fruity.
Tutti fucking fruity, but
Teach
the ice cream is not in your future was Otis Driftwood. I think it's Otis B Driftwood.
Play
I'm
it
not sure,
back.
but
Play it back. Dude,
You're talking about Otis was the no ice cream in your future. Captain Spaulding
Yes,
was Tutti fucking
that was
fruity.
right. But the quote that you were asking about was "There's no ice cream in your future." Yeah, yeah.
then
Yep.
you're right. Fuck.
Yeah.
Say that.
wow.
Say that
I
again.
don't know why I
T-
even
take-
tried.
Give that half back, Blair.
No.
Go ahead and give it to Adam.
No.
He stole your half. All right. It all comes down to this. I do wish we could chat longer, but I'm having an
Hannibal
old...
Lecter.
Wow.
Yes.
I do.
I'm having an old friend for dinner.
Yes.
Come
I'm
on.
having an old friend for dinner.
Yeah.
Come on.
Bye.
No, I would have had fast after that, but you got me. That was fast.
So fast. Damn.
So good. All right.
Damn. Damn.
Is that it?
That's the game.
Is Adam the winner? Obviously.
Oh,
So we can just keep going. That's the most fun part.
That was
Yeah.
such a fun game. I literally could play that forever.
Adam kicked the shit out
No,
of you
we have
guys.
like a clear winner here.
Here's what I want to know. What did you get?
I got 8.5.
What did Tyler get?
3.
What did Adam get?
12.
So if you added you and Tyler, it would have been really competitive.
Ooh.
Oh, should have done it. Obviously, should have done it.
Look at him.
Obviously.
Look at him over here. You
Let's
left him
have a
out.
rematch.
We're always lit together.
Left me outside.
Never.
How about that? Mm.
Always together.
You're over here arguing for charity chubs, and he could have been here like doing some tag team process of elimination, helping you out, helping you win things.
I know. I obviously didn't do things right here.
Well, before we get to a break here, we're doing something a little differently this week. A double feature track of the week. You will like these guys, and the drummer for this band is David Silveria, the original drummer for Korn. Out of Huntington Beach, California, this is Breaking Into Sequence with Pity.
Take a look around, you don't live in a fable. Not everything in life works in harmony. Made up in your mind, being left behind. It's just a sign that you think you're way beyond the line. Lay your efforts out on the table, out in the open for all to see. Now let's see if you were able to measure up to the mean tally. You're confusing notion with progress on a path leading to nowhere, finding meaning in some asinine things are clear like a focus, placing blame for everything only defeats the purpose. pallets winding down, living up to the label. Never even thought about uncertainties. Motives not defined, like you're flying blind. So misaligned, not a chance you even get a try. Lay your efforts out on the table, out in the open for all to see. Now let's see if you were able to measure up to the mean tally. You're confusing notion with progress on a path leading to nowhere, finding meaning in some asinine things are clear like a focus. Placing blame for everything only defeats the purpose. What you don't know, why'd you think we were prettier? You don't know what you don't know, why'd you think we were prettier? We were prettier. We were prettier. Confusing notion with progress on a path leading to nowhere, finding meaning in some asinine things are clear like a focus. Placing blame for everything only defeats the purpose.
Very nice. More from them at the end of the episode, and I'm eager for more horror with Adam. But before we continue, let's take a break. This season of Something Crunchy is brought to you by Chronic Token. Chronic Token, ticker symbol CHT, is a decentralized blockchain payment solution system designed for and by the cannabis community. The cannabis industry grossed over $25 billion last year just in the United States alone. More states are getting legalized, these businesses are booming, and blockchain technology is the future. This all-in-one POS payment system combines passport and ID scanning, rewards, and inventory tracking, making this the first seed-to-sale system of its kind. It will not only bring ease and convenience for both dispensaries and their customers, but Chronic Token solves a lot of the headaches these businesses are having. You get rewarded consistently just for being a holder, and Chronic Token even has an app making it extremely easy to both purchase and stake your CHT. Whether you're looking for the next hot coin to invest in, or maybe you keep hearing about cryptocurrency and you're ready to get your foot in the door, Chronic Token is our recommendation for you. That's ticker symbol CHT, available on Uniswap and directly through the Chronic Token app. Get links, videos, and more information at chronictoken.io, and check out their socials at Chronic Token CHT.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for listening to Something Crunchy, and we hope you're enjoying the episode. It now pays to crunch down every week because we're hooking you up with big discounts from big brands. Up to 35% off Invicta watches using code CRUNCHY, and apparel from 8080, where in addition to 10% off using code CRUNCHY, every dollar you spend goes towards an entry in their dream car giveaway. Don't forget to join the Something Crunchy Facebook group for updates, polls, and the web's crunchiest memes. You can find us on Twitter at crunch_cast, and feel free to send any questions and track submissions to somethingcrunchy@gmail.com. Now let's get back to the show.
And we're back, having a good time. cousin Adam here. Kicked the shit out of you guys in
I
horror
mean,
trivia.
Just killed it.
Wow, Blair cheated her way into a couple extra chubs.
I
Still
did
couldn't help.
not.
You did.
I did not.
Eater.
What do I get for fact checking?
Before we keep going, have you guys seen the Squid Game yet?
Pilot.
bit.
Yeah, first episode.
Seen the first soda of it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen the first two.
First impressions?
Red light, green light was pretty tight.
That was pretty sweet. That was an intense scene.
Yeah.
Like the concept. It's interesting that there's like high stakes, deadly stakes for certain kids' games.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I think I get why it's the biggest show on Netflix right now. Everyone is craving something different, and it's definitely different.
Everybody being okay with people getting shot that much, like, I mean, I'm cool with it, but it just goes to show you where society is now.
It's true. It's a very fucked up show for like the mass populace to enjoy,
right?
Unanimously.
Anytime somebody or everybody likes something that much that's supposed to be horror, I automatically think it's not going to be good without seeing it, because there's no fucking way that it should be that mainstream. But yeah, it's pretty violent.
It's kind of like a Hunger Games mixed with like a horror kind of situation.
It's like a voluntary Hunger Games kind of.
I mean, over there they have a better idea of what horror used to be.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
Like we went away from that into the more commercialized shit, and they are like, they probably got all our movies later, so they're like reliving what we had in the 90s.
Yeah, Squid Game gets crazy. You need to finish it.
You finished it.
Yeah, it's wild. It gets really crazy. Don't want to give away any spoilers, but I'm sure most people have.
But it's like just
binged
crazier
through.
games and more money.
It gets well, it's the same amount of money. Like they tell you, it's the same amount that's there per person.
Yes.
So everyone knows what they're playing for at the end.
Yeah.
It's What are you doing over there, Adam?
Fixing a car.
Building a bridge.
Closing the door.
Oil real fast. Let me just
shooting a video for his YouTube channel.
I'll tell you what grinds Adam's gears. It sounded like you were creating some horror sound effects for us. We heard the creaky door.
The door, literally.
Yeah. Heard the creaky door. That was good. Very,
that was good.
Very crunched
Adam
over.
coming in with the
Put that in the beginning.
Very crunched over. So yeah, Squid Game. That's good. All right, what do you think is the most overrated horror film franchise of all time?
It's a toss-up between Saw and Conjuring, the Conjuring universe, let's call it that.
Yes. I'm totally with you on the Conjuring. I don't think the Saw is overrated.
You don't think it's overrated?
I think it's appropriately rated.
Yeah, me too.
There's a lot of them.
There's too
to a few.
fucking many. Yeah.
All right, there's too many.
They don't need Saw 9.
First one was chill, and then they just went back to
the first one was
stick with 3.
The first one was great.
Three-part series.
They had like good actors in it.
Yeah. Yes.
And it was something new, something different.
I like the concept of it. Like,
and then they just
a certain way and like
beat it to death, like as far as they could. And that's why. But as far as like what became somehow mainstream and like a huge box office, all the Marvel / Conjuring universe that it turned into.
So with you on that, Conjuring, Annabelle, and Purge never deserve.
It's like what
happens
ever. What happens when a studio wants to make a horror movie and then realizes the success it can have with it, and then tries to just exploit it for everything until it's over.
Yeah, shit.
Halloween, like I love the Halloween movies, but do they need like 17 of them? Like I don't know. Like
that's kind of how it is for every franchise.
He's still hiding in the bushes. Like change it up a little bit. Like the Rob Zombie version changed it up, and I liked that.
I did too.
Do more of that where it's.
But it's not overrated. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. What about the most underrated horror villain?
I'm gonna go with Candyman.
Like the OG Candyman, Tony Todd.
Yeah, and like people are talking about it now because the new movie's out. But I rewatched the old one, and I mean that was one of the movies that I always will stick with me. Of like literally after you watch it, you don't want to look in the mirror and say the name.
Agree.
Like, I can watch other horror movies and not even think about it afterwards, but like you thought about it,
His voice like stays with you too.
Yeah, Helen, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Tony Todd. I mean, he doesn't get enough credit. There's no way.
For sure. I agree. I think Pinhead is in that boat too.
That was
For sure.
That's my guy. Hellraiser.
And they're making a new one with a female lead as
I heard about that.
Hellraiser.
Yeah.
But
that was the first scary movie that gave me like nightmares.
Really?
From like a scary person. Like I've had scary dreams, but
It's-
that was like
so-
the one guy that showed up in my dreams.
The characters in those movies are more scary than the actual movies themselves. Like
even just the like movie cover for that was
Right.
scarier.
So
Right.
good.
The
I didn't
movie
even
itself.
see the movie, but I was creeped out by that cover. I remember it exactly with all the pins. I mean, brilliant.
no, I mean,
Black
and
background,
when
white face.
we were all like way too young to understand what was going on. The
True.
weird like BSDM shit, leather, fucking enjoying pain thing. Like there's a lot of crazy themes in there that
You understand a lot more now.
Right. And the one thing that that movie and Clive Barker and Candyman have in common is Clive Barker,
True.
wrote the originals that the
That's
movies
right.
are based on. So
I think we all would agree Captain Spaulding is a little bit underrated.
On my list
yeah.
here. He should be on everybody's list. One of the best
Yeah.
villains of all time. But I really, like I said, like kind of all three of them with Otis.
I mean, technically,
and Baby and
yeah.
all of
Yeah.
them. Like you tell me
Otis
a
is kind of
group
the
like
most
that.
brutal out of them all.
He is.
True.
And Baby's
You wanna know what's
like
really
laughing
funny
but
about that
slicing
family?
your piece.
All the kids are named after like the most common dog names. So you got Rufus,
Huh.
Otis, Baby, and Tiny.
Wow.
It's like
Didn't notice
Wasn't
that.
the
that
most
Marx
common
Brothers
dog
thing?
names
All like
you can.
pet names.
Well,
Wow.
so Captain Spaulding was definitely a Marx Brothers thing,
Okay, but that was the only one that
but
was
the Otis and Rufus and Tiny and Baby. I mean, it's like if you look up the most common dog names,
it really is.
Wow.
those will all be. Yeah,
Fun
I just
fact.
noticed. I noticed that a few months ago. I'm like,
That's
wait,
cool.
No, but those are
Yeah.
some of the best villains like of all time.
yeah.
Like, because that could
Yeah.
be very true. There are like crazy people that could
Especially in
be acting
Texas.
just like that. Absolutely.
I wouldn't say he's most underrated of like all time, but Mark Wahlberg in Fear is
Ooh, yeah.
underrated and underappreciated
Wow.
in my opinion.
Appreciated for sure. That was a good role for him.
It fit, and I thought Wahlberg was kind of a
Although-
Streisand. I could get the shit out of him in that one.
He's pretty believable in that role. I'm not
He
gonna
was,
lie.
yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Like the way he finger banged
Almost
Witherspoon on
Too
the,
believable.
on the, on the
Exactly. No, that's what I'm saying.
roller
Like I feel like he didn't have to try that hard for that role. I don't know.
He's been on a couple of roller coasters in his time
Yeah.
before that. Banging
Yeah.
under.
that was not his first coaster.
How about the Thing from the movie The Thing?
Underappreciated.
Yeah.
At least for generations and like today.
There's no getting away from that. So
Can't stop it.
that was my second choice other than Candyman, like the top two.
What about favorite horror filmmaker?
Hitchcock, that kind of created the genre basically
Yeah, for sure.
of what it is today. But for me, the top two were between Wes Craven and John Carpenter.
Good answer.
I was trying to pick one or the other, and then I started looking at the movies made, and it's like Wes Craven was more horror. John Carpenter made other stuff too. You know what I mean? His horror movies were great, but Wes Craven, Last House on the Left,
Specialized.
Yeah, he was
Hills
a
Have
horror
Eyes,
filmmaker. Hills Have
Swamp
Eyes,
Thing,
Scream,
Nightmare on
Swamp
Elm
Thing,
Street,
Nightmare on
Serpent
Elm
in the
Street.
Rainbow,
Oh my god.
People Under the Stairs, Scream. Yeah, like
People Under the Stairs was him too.
yeah.
Damn.
So I think he added the comedy thing to the slasher. I mean,
Especially with
Freddy.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah.
Right. That was every other slasher before then was wearing a mask, cold-blooded, didn't say shit.
Right.
They had an actor playing the role instead of like a stuntman. So that made a huge difference to me.
Did.
Think we all agree Rob Zombie made some good horror
Oh, yeah,
films,
for
and
sure.
some good remakes. We all
Absolutely.
seem to be fans there. What about Eli
Yeah.
Roth?
One of my tops as well. Like I didn't think so, but when I go back and I think of the ones that like really fucking got me, like I've mentioned a few times Hostel,
Yep.
some of those scenes where it's like, damn, like
Cabin Fever.
Cabin Fever, like
No,
Eli
that
Roth
was
knows how to
definitely-
like fuck with me and like
Aftershock. That movie was sick.
Wow. Ooh,
Aftershock?
Aftershock.
Eli Roth.
What?
That was Eli Roth?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
That was good.
Yeah.
He likes the torture porn thing for sure.
Yeah, he does.
I'm a big fan of Tim Burton in this space. I think
Oh well, yeah.
Absolutely.
He has the ability to take any story, put a horror twist on it, and give you something whimsical or something
still
like terrifying.
it, like in a different way.
On a palette that everyone can enjoy.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Music is always interesting with Tim Burton too, and Rob Zombie. The music.
Well, no, I was
going
gonna
to
say that's
Devil's
Rob Zombie.
Rejects. Like so good.
I mean,
Rob
the
Zombie,
only movie that he's ever made to me that was a dud was The Lords of Salem.
Yeah, that wasn't very good.
I was expecting
he
more
had like
from it.
full control, and it was supposed to be like a Stanley Kubrick type shit and whatever. And it's like there's little devil baby shooting weird tentacles at people and big bishops with fucking giant black dildos. And like I'm like,
I remember the trailer.
like I was with
being
two
excited
people
for
that fell asleep. I went with my sister and somebody else that fell asleep during the movie. I'm like, okay,
shitty.
Yeah, like House of a Thousand Corpses is great. Devil's Rejects great. His Halloween remake's great. 31 even was good.
Yeah,
that was good.
But damn, Lords of Salem is like, ugh.
How do we feel about Jordan Peele?
I like some of Jordan Peele's.
I'm the same way. Get Out was good.
Get Out was really good.
I feel like he kind of blew his wad with that one.
So true.
Yeah, I feel like he's suspenseful but not fulfilling.
But he's different. He's like needed because he's different than anybody else. Like he films his stuff in like kind of Hitchcockian, if that's a word.
Yeah, I like him in this space.
Way.
It's beautifully shot. It's like architecture that you're looking at on screen.
Yeah.
But,
and he's coming from the stand-up world, so he adds the comedy factor into it too. So
which I love.
It's he's necessary.
What horror movies fucked you up as a kid?
Poltergeist.
Totally.
First and foremost.
Gosh, yeah.
Don't go into the light, Carrie.
Terrifying.
Yeah, I had like a thing with that channel 1 on TV anyway with the static, and I was like, "There's something like here. There's something more here." To
Man, I was watching static to see if I could see a titty. I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
titty just gonna pop out of the static.
I'm not talking distortion. Channel 23. I'm talking.
Okay.
Channel 1,
That's what I'm talking about.
The black and white fuzz. Like
know what you're talking about.
That thing, like there's something there, and there's always been something there. There's a connection, there's a signal, and
there's communication within.
There is
within there.
Static.
And
There's
because
the
they
movie
use that-
White Noise.
yeah, because of that, that movie really fucked me up.
The Exorcist, The Omen, I think It and Candyman
It is
definitely
on
popular
the
for this
top
list.
of my list.
Man, okay. So the one movie that actually scared me, and I mean, I was watching horror movies since I was in diapers. I got stories. But the only one that I ever actually thought was like chasing me somewhere that I had to like hide under the bed was Chucky, which is so fucking stupid now that I think about
That
it.
was the one that got you.
No, because I'd punt him. Like literally, it's a doll. You can punt him
So
like,
far.
And plus, he's funny as hell. So it's like I don't want to hang out with the dude. No, but it's such bullshit now. But yeah, no, that movie when I was a super little kid.
No, I get it.
Scared me more than any.
That's how I was with Friday the 13th. Like, I look back now and I was dumb, and a lot of it was stupid, and most of the kills were stupid. But when he jumps out of the lake to grab her at the end when she's in the lake in the boat, that ending.
The first one?
Fucked me up real nice.
Oh my God. I can't even walk past sewers. Like, even when I'm in the shower, the drain, I'm like, oh my God.
I love it because he was funny to me.
He was funny, but he like scared me to like my depths.
I'm not scared of clowns. I'm scared of the people that decide to do that for a living.
I also saw Clown House, or what was the other clown?
Clown House.
Oh.
There's one movie that fucked me up that probably made me never want to have children ever, though. I'm not even gonna lie. Like still to this day.
Ooh.
Pet Cemetery.
Pet Cemetery.
Yeah, that little motherfucker.
So bad.
No, that little fucking kid, dude. I'm still scared of him. I don't care.
Not even afraid.
You get out of bed and you feel like he's under your bed and gonna slice your Achilles tendon. Like that scene with the little scalpel slicing Achilles tendon.
Yeah.
Too, yes.
Yeah, that'll get you. Let's end on some of the hottest scream queens. Adam, who do you got? Who does it for you?
Okay,
for all-time scream queens.
What is the definition of a scream queen exactly? I mean, it's like
good-looking
a girl in a
actress
horror
that's
movie?
been in multiple horror movies.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with Jen. Well, first of all, you have to go Jamie Lee Curtis. I mean,
She's on my list too.
Original.
She's the
OG.
ultimate. Maybe not in the movies, the horror movies that she was in, but at one point, like in True Lies, when she's doing the, lap dance. Yeah.
No, hold on. We park it there for a second. Now, that scene in True Lies,
dude,
I remember seeing that like a year ago for the first time in like many years.
Yeah.
I think I still have it like recorded, like that one scene on.
Like, how is she that hot?
No.
How is she that hot? Like that
No,
body, I think it's like a CGI body.
Yeah.
No, and you would think, but she's like totally against all that shit. So
No, she's that hot.
Turn it around.
yeah.
Slowly.
So I'm gonna say Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
Patricia Arquette.
Wow.
Dream Warriors.
I love that.
Yeah, I like her little fucked up teeth. You know, she got the little one that's pointing up.
She does
like,
have.
I love
one's
her
looking over there,
teeth.
one's looking over there. I do too.
Jewel tooth.
Little
She
cute
has jewel
gaggle.
Danielle Harris in the other Halloweens with 4 and 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
When she was older.
Everyone loves 4 and 5.
I don't know. I mean, as far as storyline goes, it's fucking terrible.
They're so bad. What about Rose McGowan? Scream, Planet Terror.
She was cool for
Okay, so
like
here's
2 years or so.
Megan Fox was going to be my number one, but like she's the villain. So does that count as a scream queen?
Good question. I don't know.
Jennifer Love Hewitt's on the top of my list.
Ooh, yeah, J-Love.
Tits McGillicuddy's on the top of
Yeah.
my list.
You do have a thing for Jennifer Love.
I got a thing for tits. I mean, Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Elijah Dushku.
She's hot.
Just because she was in Wrong Turn, she applied. Like she
was like
how about,
kind of slutty in that.
You're talking about Fear earlier. How about Alyssa Milano?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
yes.
she's hot. Jessica Biel, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes.
Mic drop.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
she
wait.
was super cute.
So if you were going to bring up Texas Chainsaw, how about that 3D movie that was made in like 2013? What's that girl's name? Alexandra something.
Daddario.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah, she's all right.
Eyes
I feel
and
like
tits?
that sort of thing.
Yeah.
She was like the
Eyes and tits?
niece of. No, you talk about tits, yeah.
Yeah. Talk about smart.
Y'all are
Jeez.
ridiculous.
Jessica Alba hasn't been mentioned, and where's
Oh,
Jennifer
yeah.
Tilly?
All the Jessicas.
Jennifer Tilly.
Jennifer Tilly.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
she looks too much like my sister, so it's weird.
She does kind of look like your sister.
I love
Yeah, I
Jennifer
know.
Tilly. She is one of my top faves.
Yeah,
Okay, I also
but-
love Billy Lord.
Billy Lord.
Billy Lord.
Pig face.
I like Billy Lord.
No, I like
I
Billy
fucking hate
Lord.
her.
Who's
And-
Billy Lord?
No, that's
Princess Leia's
Carrie,
daughter.
Yeah, Carrie Fisher's daughter.
I know Billy Lord
American
is.
Horror Story.
American Horror Story.
Yeah,
Oh.
she has.
Emma Roberts.
Yeah.
She looks like a 12-year-old to me.
She does.
She looks
She
like
never
a
grows
12-year-old.
old. She definitely took something not to grow old.
I mean, is Lady Gaga a fucking screen thing? I mean,
Yeah, maybe.
Oh.
Maybe.
she was hot in American Horror Story Hotel.
I loved her in American Horror Story
Yeah.
Hotel.
I had
didn't
a
know
whole
how
new
I was going to
appreciation.
take that, but
From
I
No,
the
I had a
right
whole new-
angle.
I never looked at her the same way after that. I mean, that was
No,
From this
she had
angle,
me.
she's good.
Yeah.
No, she's great.
yeah,
I don't know if they count as like hottest scream queens, but I would definitely say that they rule October. Christina Ricci and Winona Ryder.
Absolutely.
I'd say they're
Mhm.
the queens of October,
I'm noticing a dark hair tendency you have here.
which is weird.
No, that's fine. I'm all about that.
It's true. There is. It's like
I feel like
Yeah.
the females, like with the
They
blonde
go with
hair,
horror
start
movies.
the film, but then there's like the
Yeah,
the
they
main
get killed
characters.
first.
They
Yeah,
get killed
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, the dark haired
Exactly.
girls last longer. That's interesting, actually.
I don't
It's
know,
true.
but it just kind of seems that way.
Other than Patricia Arquette.
I wonder if we could run those statistics to find out. Like,
I'm running through a lot in my head. I mean, think about it,
Let's call
Other
sports
than
science.
Patricia Arquette, I can't think of one.
right?
Like, that lasts the
I'm
whole
thinking
movie.
of Scream, where Drew Barrymore gets killed first. I'm
And
thinking
Drew-
of like
Yeah, no,
House
it's-
of Wax with like Paris Hilton. I'm trying to
Well,
think
she
of like,
deserved to die. Yeah.
Janet Leigh, Psycho. Like,
Yeah.
she didn't make it.
the blondes go.
Blondes go. All right. Well, I've been dreading this for 2 years. We did our top 5 most disturbingly violent, fucked up movies of all time list.
Yes.
And disturbingly violent and fucked up they were. It fucked me up I did like months of research, and I mean it when I say that fucked me up. Like, that was
Blake's been a changed person. from
You
seeing
changed
all
as
of
a person,
these,
yeah.
it,
deeply horrific movies.
You've been real sad lately, bro. What's wrong?
the last little bit of innocence that was left is just ripped away. Gone.
You want a half a Molly or something?
So I want to go through these. We do have a couple potential changes here. Let's make sure that we're talking about not just disturbing like Happiness or Visitor Q or Irreversible or just violent like Ninja Assassin, Kill Bill or Battle Royale, but disturbingly violent in the horror genre. Like last time, I'm going to provide the scale for you so that you get an understanding of where I'm coming from.
Okay.
And where we get to the 9s and 10s, you have to understand what a 2 and a 4 is.
Yeah.
All right.
We need to see the scale.
So at a 1, that's where we're at, like earnest, scared, stupid.
Yeah.
All right. Little monsters. That's a
so
1.
disturbing.
Leprechaun.
So disturbing.
Maybe no.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, stop.
Yeah.
Maybe Labyrinth for like the David Bowie ball bag.
That's super disturbing to me.
That's a 1. Number 2, we're at like Beetlejuice, Tremors, Arachnophobia, maybe like we're in that region there.
Okay.
At 3, that's where we're getting into 80s horror. Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th,
Okay.
Child's Play, Hellraiser, Poltergeist. Maybe slip into the 90s with some Leprechaun. At a 4, now that's where I'm at, like the 90s, 2000s slasher horror stuff. Your Final Destination, Scream, Urban Legend, Blair Witch. I know what you did last summer.
Yes. Oh, Urban Legend.
At like a 5, that's where we get into The Hills Have Eyes, The Crazies, Cabin Fever, Texas Chainsaw Massacre territory. 6, that's the Rom Zombie stuff, House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects, maybe like Evil Dead, stuff like that. 7 or 8, that's like the torture porn, what most people would call torture porn.
Pretty much.
Saw, Hostel, Ichi the Killer, that kind of shit. Now we get into the 9s and 10s. And this is where last time, this is what just fucked me up so bad. We ran into some rare gems like Slaughtered Vomit Dolls, Regurgitated Sacrifice, and Slit Mouthed Woman in L.A.
They sound like metal bands, by the way.
It sounds like it. Slow Torture Puke Chamber.
Sacrifice.
For sure.
Yeah.
I went through everyone's list. Everyone had a list of a top 5, a top 10, and I saw every single one and everything recommended to me, which included Cannibal Holocaust, Antichrist, Faces of Death, Martyrs, Kill List, Audition, I Spit on Your Grave, Salo or 100 Days of Sodom, Melancholy der Engel, a.k.a. Angel's Melancholy, Snuff 102, Raw, Grotesque, Tokyo Gore Police, The ABCs of Death, the Guinea Pig film series, including Flowers of Flesh and Blood, 40 plus films that I
I can't
watched.
believe you've seen all of these.
Ugh, that spanned over 5 decades of movies in 7 languages in 10 countries, and that didn't even include the 2 ABCs of Death, each with 26 directors from 26 countries, and there were 2 of them.
Wow.
So fucked up. And so last go around, our top 5 was The Human Centipede 2, The Green Inferno, American Guinea Pig Bouquet of Guts and Gore, Headless, and of course a Serbian film. I want to talk about that as little as possible. a horror film so disturbing and offensive it was banned in Spain, Germany, Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, Norway, and South Korea. It was temporarily banned in Brazil as well. So that made up our top 5. Don't see these. This isn't for you to go and see. And because, this is the craziest stuff. This is like, I did the work, so you don't have to.
If Germany bans something, that's pretty bad.
That's so fucked up.
Do not fucking watch that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's where we were 2 years ago, and it took me 24 months to be able to even remotely get interested in doing this again. And I've been sent some recommendations, and I've seen some new lists. And so what I had to do for this year was add August Underground, Men Behind the Sun, Aftermath, In My Skin, A Tale of Two Sisters, Inside, Dogtooth, We Are the Flesh, Terrifier, Little Necro Red, Excision, Dead Girl, The Skin I Live In, The Woman, Beheading Films, Double Feature Torture Fetish, and River of Fundament. All right.
Oh my God, Blake.
No.
Whoa.
No. You don't understand.
No.
A couple of those in there weren't that bad.
You're right. They were just supposed to, a couple of those weren't that bad. And then there's Aftermath from 94, which is 30 minutes of just morticians mutilating bodies in a morgue. No story. Stupidest thing you've ever seen. And this 30-minute movie has a 4-minute intro, which I just fucking hate. And it was just like mutilation, no words, necrophilia. It's so fucking stupid and pointless. It's fucking dumb. You think it's just like a snuff film. It's so stupid. River of Fundament. This is an operatic 330-minute scatological meditation. Let me be more direct.
What?
It's a 5.5 hour long fucking musical entirely about human shit.
Tell me you watched all of that.
You think I watched 5.5 hours of any musical?
No, that's why I'm like shocked that you'd watch it.
No. In the New York Times review, they said that while the film is complex and moving, it is also unwatchable. I agree. Even the fucking trailer is 8.5 minutes long.
Oh my God.
It's a good sign.
5.5 hours? Like who?
What adds to the shock value of River
is
of
that
Fundament?
German too?
I don't know. What adds to the shock value of River of Fundament is that within all the obscenity, there is quite a lot of artful and philosophical nuance, as well as Hollywood A-listers such as Maggie Gyllenhaal and Paul Giamatti, with numerous cameos from famous artists, porn stars, dancers, musicians, and writers.
Yeah, I'm gonna need clip notes of that one.
It's so fucked up. I mean, it's some of like the most graphic imagery in cinema.
Paul Giamatti had a character's name was Pig Vomit in a movie, if you remember correctly.
He's known to do some wild shit.
Pig Vomit.
Wow.
Yeah,
that was Howard Stern Private Parts, man.
Yeah. It clearly wants you to find beauty in the grotesque, and grotesque it is. Like, I'd give you details, but you don't want them, no. I promise. Very gross. Like, I believe they were intentionally trying to annoy you and just disturb their audience to see how long you could take it. It's so over the top and artsy and interpretive.
That's how you feel like they were just trying to push it?
Yeah, while offending
literally
all senses and just dragging out every scene. Hard pass on the soft poo. Oh. Not good.
Hard pass on the soft poo. Oh boy.
We do have a couple alterations to the list. I'm considering replacing 2 movies of our top 5 with 2 very worthy contenders, but I wasn't going to rewatch any of the old ones to see how they matched up. So, although American Guinea Pig, Bouquet of Guts and Gore is a fine movie, a quality film, simply for sheer effort and maybe some recency bias, it will be replaced by Necrostorm's Little Necro Red from 2019.
Oh, that just sounds gross.
Holy practical effects. It is a feast of traditional horror practical effects with modern day shooting. Think like Crank, but for horror almost.
Whoa.
Cool.
Super stupid story, but like crazy cool
Shot
effects
cool,
and
yeah.
shot well. Even just the intro is like next level gore, and it is so fucked up. But you're still very aware that you're watching a movie and not a potential snuff film. Those are disturbing in different ways, and where I crowned Headless the king of this category last time, I believe it's now been dethroned by August Underground. This is about the worst piece of shit ever made by Fred Vogel. August Underground is a trio starting in 2001. Like a few of these movies I've seen, the only assurance that August Underground is a legitimate movie is that you could find them both on IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes. Otherwise, you would believe it's actually a snuff film. 1 and 2 of the trilogy are so bad and so low budget, so hard to watch. They chose annoying things to make the viewer just hate the experience. The third kind of finds itself, and the effects are way stronger. It's just fucking brutal. These are awful. Don't look for them. Don't watch any of these.
As brutal as possible.
Yeah, I'm serious. Like, it's not fun. They're gonna do it. How many of you already started searching? You sick bastard.
Yes.
And this was never meant to provide you with the nastiest menu options to seek out. Like, I did this work just so that you wouldn't have to. You have it at parties. Like,
things.
I know. I do it for the people. Trust me when I say these are not fun. These are the worst of the worst. You may think you have a good time, and it's not. It'll suck the remaining innocence out of you. It's not fun.
You're now a changed person.
Yeah. I left a piece of me back with those movies. don't make the same mistake. Stick with some Squid Game. That's cool. Squid Game's nice. That's like good, and that's fucked up.
Good and wholesome.
Yeah.
Family.
Good and wholesome. Exactly. Well, let's please move on to part 2 of our double feature this week. Once again, this is Breaking in a Sequence with Delusional. right. Deliciously heavy. We needed that. High quality.
Yeah.
That was good stuff. When the band first started, they set out just to be a rock band. After they wrote Pity, they started to get heavier and heavier until they wrote Delusional, which is the heaviest song off of their debut EP called Acronym. They have several great tracks, and you can find them on the tubes. Adam, you have been so great. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you coming on and sharing your horror expertise, picking the shit out of these two and some trivia.
No problem.
You're
yeah.
always welcome back.
I gotta use my useless talents for something.
We love it here.
Always welcome back to bring your useless talents on Something Crunchy. Well, thank you again, man. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
Thanks,
be good.
Adam.
Bye.
Good stuff, man. He knows his shit.
That was so much fun.
He knows his stuff. Cousin Adam beat the shit out of you.
I know, but
You embarrassed the side of the family tonight.
I did so much better than I thought.
You did. You did all right.
You're not going to give Tyler any crap for getting 3, but I get 8.5, and
he couldn't get a word in because you're over there arguing for your half a chub, your charity chubs.
I'll fight for him, okay?
Claire's got a 501c3 for charity chubs over here.
Oh, man, that's good stuff. And it is that time of year for sweats and comfy clothes. No one makes them better than 80/80. We live in this stuff, and after one item, you will too. Discount code CRUNCHY for up to 15% off your order. And right now, they've doubled the entries for the Dream Car giveaway, meaning every dollar you spend gets you not 1, but 2 entries into the Dream Car giveaway action. You do not want to miss out. Nor do you want to forget to check out somethingcrunchy.com, where you'll find every episode, our links for social media, and the Almighty Crunch Store, where you'll find all kinds of crunchy gear showing that you are a proud citizen of Crunch Nation. Then there's the Something Crunchy Facebook group. If you're feeling frisky and think you're ready, you're not, but come on over and get involved for laughs, polls, and the web's crunchiest memes. This has been another episode of Something Crunchy. And as always, don't ever forget to live your crunchiest life.
And be crunchy to one another.
Please don't forget to subscribe, like, follow, and all that crunchy good shit. Thank you for listening.
Welcome to prime time, bitch.
All right, now we're good.
More horrors with Adam.
More horrors with Adam. Easy.
Hiya, Georgie.
Oh,
that was good.
Man, Adam, wow, well done.
On point.
That came through really well over the phone.
Did, yeah.
Damn, Blair.
Can you imagine?
Blair.
Yeah.
God,
No.
Blair.